Analysis is one of TD Engine's most powerful features. Today I'm going to show you how you can easily create some analysis and also how AI helps you as a tool to analyze analysis created and also how TD Engine's inbuilt powerful system allows you to put the analysis and KPIs created on a trend and also using operational analysis to analyze that. Okay, pick an element on your element tree. If you need help getting some data in or finding out how to do that, please refer to any of the other videos that show the startup of this whole process to get to this point. But if you already have some element trees and some data, we're going to create some sort of analysis. So find that element, go from the general to the analysis section, and you should be greeted with two things. One, suggestions on the left, giving you suggested analysis. Two, the natural language box. But before we do any of that, you'll want to look at this button right here. This gives you insights into all of the analysis you already have. Use this if you're having trouble brainstorming an analysis or you just want to find more data about the current analysis you have, or you want some ideas on how to create more analysis related to the ones you already have. It's a really powerful inbuilt tool. We call it General Insights on Analysis. Okay, well, now that that's done, I'm going to show you how you can create these analysis manually, and then how AI helps you do that much easier. So go to New Analysis. We're going to call this, this is an oil data source. So I'm going to call this oil calculation. You can recalculate out of order data. And we're going to go through our trigger types. We have sliding window, periodic window, which has an offset, and it's for a period of data. You have data input, where you can target one of your attributes. You have statistical process control, state window, so it's controlled by states, event window, which is controlled by a start and stop trigger, anomaly detection, and session window. In this event, we're going to focus on sliding window. Okay, you can have a pre-filter condition and a max delay. So, what do we actually want to calculate? Well, I'm going to pick this window for every 5 minutes. I'm not going to add a delay, and I can enable this on all of my fill history data. So I can generate this for historical events. My calculation is what I want to be looking at. So during the sliding window, I want to output this data into an expression. So I'm going to click Add Expression. In that expression, I can do whatever I want, right? So for now, we're going to do the total gas production multiplied by the total oil production, and let's divide by 100. Now we have to put it into a new attribute. We're going to call this attribute demo, hit save, and then we don't have and let's call this, we're going to aggregate this, so we're going to put this into an average function. Let's evaluate, hit save, and there you go. We're going to put it into an element attribute, and you can even have an output filter. Go ahead and hit save. Now, you'll notice that that oil calculation is already running. Here's a couple things that TD Engine does for you. First, it puts that attribute right over here, and you'll see that. Eventually, every 5 minutes, this data will be constantly updated, and you'll see it pop up over here. Some things you can do after it pops up is go to the right here and click Add to Analysis Workbench. This will put that exact attribute we created in that sliding window onto this Analysis Workbench, and I can do things like customize the time range. Here, I can even get insights. So if I want to see how this generated KPI is doing, I could also do that. I get some key findings, and maybe it even helps me generate the next analysis that I want to do. Speaking of making your next analysis, go back to analysis, and just like we made the one before, try generating one with natural language. So I'm going to do every 5 minutes, calculate how close the well is to its oil target as a percentage. And we're going to let AI do the magic. AI fills out all of my fields and it puts an attribute into play without me having to really touch anything. So everything I do is hit save. It's already ready to go and it's running. Once you see that everything is running, you can go back here and find that that attribute has been created. And that's how easy AI makes it to create these KPIs. Gone are the days that you have to fill out those fields normally. I can go in and type them up, making your life and everyone's life much easier.